Please. Okay, come on, you guys.
Oh my god, thank you guys so much for coming to Ring.
South Park might look like just another crude animated show, but the way fans react to its characters reveals something way deeper than fart jokes and bad language.
You fuck pigs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck my...
Butters is pure innocence in the dirtiest town imaginable. He gets punished for doing nothing wrong. His parents abuse him constantly. Everyone manipulates him without mercy. Yet, he never loses that sweet smile. That's exactly why fans worship this kid. He's the ultimate underdog. His mother tries drowning him in a car. Butters thinks they're just going for a drive. Cartman treats him like garbage. Butters still considers him a genuine friend. No child should be this naive. That's what makes him irreplaceable. Remember the restaurant episode? The one where his crush destroys him? Butters doesn't turn angry or vengeful. Instead, he delivers an incredible monologue. He talks about how pain proves you're alive, how feeling sad is actually beautiful. That moment defines his entire character. It's not just clever television, it's pure brilliance.
Cocoon and Caps.
And when do we get to have breaks?
Well, you get it.
Speaking of Butters, let's talk about why Steven and Linda Stoch land on everyone's hate list. These two take terrible parenting to Olympic levels. Linda attempts to murder her own son. Steven cheats at bathhouses, then blames everyone else. Together, they ground Butters for literally existing. The worst part? They genuinely think they're good parents. They represent every toxic, controlling guardian who thinks discipline means destruction. Fans can laugh at terrible parents in cartoons, but Steven and Linda cross lines that feel uncomfortably real. They're not funny terrible like Randy. They're disturbing terrible. That's why people genuinely hate them.
Go document the vampires' movement so we know what their intentions are.
Really?
Here's where things get twisted. Cartman is objectively the worst human being in South Park. Racist, manipulative, violent, selfish, the list never ends. So why is he the most beloved character in the entire series? Because watching evil be hilarious is entertainment perfection. Cartman doesn't just do bad things. He commits to them with elaborate schemes that somehow work. When he feeds Scott Tenorman his own parents. It's horrifying. It's also legendary television. Cartman represents the dark thoughts people have, but never act on. He's consequence-free chaos in animated form. Fans love him precisely because he's everything they're not allowed to be. That's genius character design.
Thanks, PC Principal.
All right, everyone, listen up.
Kenny began as a simple running joke. He'd die every single episode. Then everything changed. Turns out Kenny's immortal. He remembers each brutal death. He comes back knowing exactly what happened. That's psychological torture nobody talks about. Then came Mysterian. Kenny created this superhero identity to guard his little sister Karen. Suddenly, the joke character had real depth, real motivation, real heart. For years, that orange parka muffled everything about him. Nobody knew who Kenny really was. Then, the writers peeled back the layers. They showed his terrible home situation. They revealed his struggles. Fans connected instantly.
And then I'll go to the lake.
Don't forget to bring a towel
What?
when you get out of the water.
Randy's story is South Park's biggest character tragedy. He used to be everyone's favorite. Fans literally voted him more popular than Cartman in official polls. Then Tegrity Farms happened. For seasons, Randy embodied hilarious dad energy. Baseball fights, Warcraft addiction, believing he's Lord. Each adventure felt fresh and insane. Randy captured midlife crisis comedy perfectly. Then the weed farm consumed everything. Suddenly, every episode revolved around Randy's marijuana business. The intro changed. The boys disappeared. South Park became the Randy Show, and fans revolted. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button, or Randy might force you to work at Tegrity Farms forever.
So can I get a referral from you? For what? Medicinal marijuana.
Kyle earns massive fan love as he is Stan's ride-or-die best friend. More importantly, he's the town's moral compass. Kyle fights for justice even when nobody backs him up. That takes real courage. He never compromises his values for popularity. His battles with Cartman, absolute television gold. Kyle constantly tries using logic against someone who has none. It shouldn't work as entertainment. Somehow, it absolutely does. Their worldviews couldn't be more opposite. Kyle believes in doing right. Cartman believes in doing whatever benefits Cartman. That conflict fuels some of the series' greatest episodes. Kyle brings intelligence to every situation. He's the kid who actually learns from mistakes. Then he shares those lessons with everyone else.
We're glad that's over with. Me too! Yeah, but you know, I learned something today. We thought we could make...
Stan succeeds as the most ordinary kid in town. He responds to chaos like any regular person would. That makes him incredibly relatable. Unlike Kyle's moral rage or Cartman's twisted mind, Stan brings genuine sensitivity. His depression about aging hits differently. His relationship drama with Wendy feels real. These aren't just jokes. They're actual human experiences. Stan grounds the entire show. While everyone else loses their minds, he stays somewhat sane. He's the thread connecting South Park to the real world. Without him, the madness would feel too distant.
I am socializing art hard. I'm logged on to an MS...
Losing Chef broke something in South Park. 9 seasons of pure gold, gone. He wasn't just another adult character. Chef understood the boys in ways their own parents couldn't. They came to him with real problems. He actually listened. His songs about love and life hit different. Sure, they were inappropriate, but underneath the raunchiness lived genuine guidance. Chef made wisdom fun. Here's what made him special. He treated kids like people. No lectures, no condescension, just straight talk wrapped in humor and music. The day they killed him off hurt. Fans didn't just lose a funny character. They lost South Park's heart. The school cafeteria never felt the same. Years later, his absence still stings. Chef proved something crucial. South Park could balance crude jokes with characters you genuinely cared about. Nobody's filled that void since.
Your homes and arm yourselves with whatever you can. We'll meet back here.
If one character unites South Park fans in hatred, it's Pip. This polite British kid existed solely to be bullied, and somehow that made him insufferable to viewers too. The problem with Pip? He offered nothing beyond being a punching bag. Unlike Butters, who has depth beneath the abuse, Pip just took hits and smiled. No personality, no growth, no reason to care. His dedicated episode is considered the worst in South Park history. Even the creators hated him, eventually having Mecha Streisand crush him permanently. Nobody missed him.
Oh, Dad, it certainly is nice to see you again. Don't worry, Sister is still taking very good care of me.
PC Principal splits the fan base right down the middle. Some see brilliant commentary on modern sensitivities. Others see a one-note joke that overstayed its welcome. When he debuted, PC Principal felt fresh and relevant. His violent enforcement of political correctness satirized real cultural shifts. The joke worked because it exaggerated genuine tensions. But as he became permanent, opinions shifted. His relationship with Strong Woman and the PC Babies added dimension, winning over some critics. Others remained annoyed by his aggressive presence, replacing Principal Victoria.
I'm sick.
Look, this is real fire you're playing with, okay?
Towelie represents peak, you either love it or hate it energy. This marijuana-smoking towel was designed to be terrible, which somehow made him popular with certain fans. The 420 crowd embraced Towelie immediately. His constant offers to get high and ridiculous catchphrases became merchandise gold. Convention vendors still sell unlicensed Towelie gear everywhere, but viewers tired of weed humor find him repetitive and annoying. When Towelie gets major storylines, those fans check out completely. He works best in small doses for specific audiences.
Hey, to avoid catching a cold. That's why Tally says, don't forget to bring a towel.
Mr. Garrison thrived for years as South Park Elementary's inappropriate, hilarious teacher. Then he became Donald Trump, and everything changed. Fans loved Garrison's outrageous behavior, questionable teaching methods, and wild personal life. His character provided consistent comedy through multiple identity changes and relationships. The Trump era divided viewers not because the satire failed, but because reality became too painful to laugh at. Many fans, regardless of politics, wanted South Park as escapism from election stress. Garrison as Trump removed that escape.
Order and screw up our country. I know you're all pissed off as I am, so why don't...
These Canadian comedians exist to mock South Park's critics. People who dismiss the show as nothing but fart jokes get represented by characters who literally only fart and swear. Die-hard fans appreciate the meta commentary. Terrence and Philip prove the creators understand criticisms and don't care. The April Fool's episode, where they replaced the main cast, infuriated casual viewers perfectly, but extended Terrence and Philip segments test even loyal fans' patience. The joke works in small amounts. Full episodes feel like punishment for everyone except the most dedicated viewers.
Cocksucking, ass-licking, Uncle Fucker. You're an Uncle Fucker, yes it's true, nobody fucks.
Mr. Hanky started as South Park's wholesome Christmas icon. A singing piece of poo spreading holiday cheer became unexpectedly beloved, spawning albums and merchandise. For years, his Christmas episodes felt special. Mr. Hanky represented South Park's ability to make heart from inappropriate concepts. Families bonded over the Christmas poo. Then, overuse killed the magic. Adding his family didn't help. By the time he got canceled for offensive tweets and exiled to Springfield, most fans had already moved on. Nostalgia keeps him barely in the loved category.
Yeah.
Next stop, the North Pole.
Get the rest of the stuff, you guys.
I don't really want to get on that.
Michael, Henrietta, Pete, and Ferkel work fine as background flavor. Their constant depression and nonconformist attitude add variety to school scenes. Problems emerge when they get focus episodes. Since all four share identical personalities and motivations, watching them headline stories becomes tedious. There's no character to explore because they deliberately avoid having distinct traits. Fans appreciate their occasional appearances, but agree they work best when saying one snarky line, then disappearing. Anything more reveals how shallow they are by design. Want more character breakdowns from your favorite shows? Check out our other videos breaking down the hidden depths of animated legends.